Magandang gabi mga kaibigan and welcome to another episode of Agapay Tatak Rosa Rosal, where we do our best to bring our doctors sa inyong mga television screens. And ngayong gabi I have a very special guest. I'm very honored to be able to talk and to interview him tonight, Dr. Leo Olarte. He is an orthopedic surgeon and lawyer and the former president of the Philippine Medical Association and Associate Dean, College of Medicine, Bohol Island State University. Thank you, Doc, for joining us. Malaking honor po para sa amin.
Yes, thank you for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to be in your program.
Yes, yes, and my lola, Rosa Rosal, would have been so happy po na andito po kayo. Doc, ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon, no, ang actually ang ano nito impression na ito is sakit ng matatanda because degeneration of the bones or osteoporosis. Pero ang pagkaalam ko, it's more than that It's not limited to, tama?
Yeah.
So Doc, para sa ano ang ibig sabihin ng osteoporosis?
In the layman's language, ito'y fragile bones. Mahina ang buto-buto. And it is a generalized skeletal loss of bone mass.
I see.
Yeah.
Pagka sinasabi natin na bone mass, Doc, ano po yun? Because pagka iniisip natin buto, no, usually, ang iniisip lang yung nasa labas.
Yes.
Itong bone mass ay yung nasa loob ng buto.
Yes.
Kung baga, kung ang bone is the wall, everything that's inside is the bone mass.
Yes, we can consider as like a brick.
Okay.
Bricks, no? Okay. Now, itong bricks na ito, if the bricks are has a lot of walls,
Yes,
no? Madaming butas-butas,
Oo.
kulang ang semento.
I
So
see.
mahina yung bricks na yan, yung hollow blocks, kumbaga.
Okay. So,
Konting galaw lang.
CHB halos ganun ang nagiging porous yung bones natin.
Exactly.
So, yung chances for bone mass na mawawala is very, very high.
Yes,
kumbaga.
madaling mabali. Madaling
yun
masira yung
yun
bricks.
ang nagkakaroon yan ng fractures, dislocations,
Exactly, you got
ganon.
it right. Yeah.
Pero Doc, is this limited to older people or is this genetic nature din ito? Pwede sa bata? Paano yan?
Pwede sa bata, meron tayo tinatawag na idiopathic juvenile osteoporosis. Mga 8 years old pa lang hanggang 20 years old.
Wow.
May bone mass loss na yung skeleton nila, no, skeletal system. So madaling mabali. Konting madulas lang or just a little miscalculation of movement, baka mabali na yung buto.
Yung konting tapilok sa ibang tao,
bali na
sa iba.
Yes.
Actually, ako kaya nagtatanong ako kasi nung bata ako, no, napakalikot ko, I have broken practically every bone in my body, including itong sa wrist ko, yung
wrist,
isa dito
Kasi
nakaangat.
nakasangga, pag nadapa ka, yan ang
Radial head.
Yes.
So, maaring isa ako dyan sa mga...
Nagkaroon ng idiopathic juvenile osteoporosis.
Pero can you outgrow this or is it a condition that is more or less a lifetime? Feeling ko it's the latter.
Yeah, it is a lifetime if it is not treated with vitamin D
I see.
and calcium. No, so exercise, or say for example you are an excessive smoker or alcoholic.
So, Doc, lifestyle also contributes to this.
Yes, and you have no physical activity, physical inactivity.
Okay.
O lagi ka lang nakaupo, wala kang exercise.
Naku, patay tayo dyan.
Magkakaroon ka ng osteoporosis din. Aside from other cardiovascular diseases, concern, no? The bones, the musculoskeletal system will also suffer.
At saka 'di ba, Doc, kung hindi ka nag-exercise, kung hindi ka aktibo, no, yung bones lalong-lalo na hindi na pa-practice, so hindi siya prepared to carry the weight of the body as well as a person who has prepared their muscles and tissue.
Exercising every day, it will strengthen the bones and the muscles.
Okay. Ano po ang nagiging problema nito? Again, we
Yeah.
can break our bones. Those are the immediate
Yes.
symptoms.
Correct.
Pero moving forward, ano ang long-term effect nito?
Now, pagka meron ka ng osteoporosis talaga, no, it starts first with osteomalacia. Then
Okay.
it begins to, yung osteomalacia, there is a defect in the mineralization of the bones. Kasi yung ating bones kailangan mayroong calcium,
Yes.
mayroong phosphorus, maraming may vitamin D. Kailangan mayroong magandang minerals, kumbaga sa bricks, kailangan solid yung semento, yung timplada ng semento
yes.
para matibay. Now ngayon, kung may defect yung timplada sa ating mineralization ng ating bones, magkaroon tayo ng osteomalacia.
Okay, yan ang umpisa.
Yes,
This is the
defect.
onset, kumbaga, of
The start.
osteoporosis.
And then it progresses to osteopenia.
Okay.
Hihina na yung buto mo dahil kulang yung mineralization, may bawas ang mass. Yung bricks, marami ng butas-butas. Now, pagka osteoporosis, talagang mas marami na yung butas kaysa normal na bricks in that composition of that hollow blocks. So, madaling mabali yan.
Okay, so ngayon
Yeah.
it makes yun ang sinasabi natin that it makes our bones brittle.
Yes, so we say fragile bones, and this is a silent disease.
Okay.
Silent disease hanggang tumanda ka na. Especially, halimbawa, 40 years old ka na or in women, pagka hindi ka na nagre-regla, may nag-uumpisa na yung menopause mo,
Mas lalong na-aggravate.
bumababa yung estrogen mo,
Opo.
it will aggravate the osteoporotic situation. No?
Wow.
And then kung sa lalaki naman, siyempre matanda ka na, kulang ka na ng testosterone, bababa din yung
Ito yung during the
mineralization.
andropause
Yes,
stage.
and you are a smoker, you are a drinker, and you...
Pinapaigting pa niya yung problema.
Oo, hindi ka nag-exercise, hindi ka nag-expose sa late morning sunlight. Kasi itong sunlight sa late morning will make the skin produce vitamin D. And this vitamin D is very important to absorb calcium.
Okay.
Because it's the calcium that strengthens the bone. So if you are not exposing yourself to sunlight, nandun ka lang sa aircon private room mo palagi, wala kang exercise, umiinom ka, sigarilyo, it will aggravate really the situation.
At saka on top of that,
Yeah.
no, Dok, papangit ka rin. Can you imagine? Mamamaga ka, tapos wala kang magmumukha kang bangkay before your time because sa totoo lang, we need
Exactly.
all of these things.
Yes.
Hindi naman sinasabi, no, na kailangan natin maging triathlete or even atleta,
correct.
pero naman tayo, maging functional naman tayo, binigyan tayo ng legs, ng arms, we have to use them.
Yes, exactly. So, pagka tumanda ka na talaga, mga 50, 60, 70, you are prone to develop fractures of the wrist. Itong
Okay.
dito.
And is this, Doc, also mapapansin natin, no? Baka kasi makalimutan ko, may mga ibang medyo may edad na tao
Yes,
na
yes.
kahit na walang fall, hindi sila na walang impact,
Walang
walang trauma,
injury, yes.
walang injury, nagkaka-fracture.
Yes, halimbawa, mayroong siyempre affected na yung hip, yung neck ng hip femur, ang tawag dyan, yung hip bone. Halimbawa, nakaupo ka, bigla kang tumayo ka lang, or galing ka sa kubeta.
Right. Tapos you put a lot of
Tumayo
pressure.
ka. Biglang na-fracture yung hip mo. Walang injury yan. Bigla ka lang tumayo ka lang.
Because of the brittle bone.
Because the bone is very fragile and brittle.
So, Doc, pagka ganyan, paano? Meron siyang fracture if I'm under the correct impression.
Yes.
Meron siyang fracture pero wala siyang displacement, tama? Because
Yes.
hindi naman siya na-i-move.
Yes, walang displacement. Aligned pa rin, pero
Aligned.
mayroong ipalagay natin
Hairline.
hairline fracture.
Pagka ganon.
Alam mo, hairline. Yan.
Halata, no? I mean, at least I can substantiate what I said kanina in the beginning of the
Yeah.
show.
So,
Doc,
yeah.
pagka ganon, paano? If you're older, meron kang hairline fracture, will you need a hip replacement?
Yes, because the fracture of the hip never heals, never cures itself. No?
I see.
There is no blood supply there in the neck of the femur. that is sufficient to regenerate or to cure itself, kailangan ka ng hip replacement surgery.
Doc,
O operahan ka.
bago ka magpa-hip replacement surgery, no? Masakit ba ito? Kasi alam mo, nung nagkaroon ako ng fractures, bukod sa namaga yung mga na-fracture, napakasakit.
Talaga, no?
As in, talagang lilipad ka lang sa
Napakasakit,
pain.
Kuya Eddie, talaga.
Totoo, kasi alam mo, doon mo ma-appreciate yung functionality. Isipin mo, ako na-fracture ako in my good arm, which is actually the left hand. So, I was already an anchor at that time. I just started as an anchor from a reporter. So, para ang hirap po nag-anchor ako in a cast. Di ba? Tapos, ang hirap-hirap ipasok yung cast sa loob ng suit. And to do basic things. To take a shower, I have to put it in a plastic bag and then make it airtight with a rubber band. Kasi syempre, pagka mabasa yun, at saka kumate,
Mangangati doon sa loob. Mangangamoy pa.
Mangangamoy at may infect.
Yeah.
And then you will amputate. hindi na nga gumaling, matatanggal pa. Hindi, seriously, it's a host of many different potential complications.
Very inconvenient.
Mabuti nga nakaka-relate ako, kaya kailangan alagaan
Kasi
natin
nagka-fracture ka, no?
Kailangan alagaan natin ang mga buto natin.
Yes, of course.
And, di ba, Doc, I'm sure mag-a-agree ka,
Oo.
unlike a sugat, let's say, sugat which is outside on the skin, makikita mo visually yung paghilom ng iyong sugat. Paano mo naman makikita yan pagka nasa bone ka?
Hindi mo makikita.
Hindi.
Kaya kailangan lagyan na ng prosthesis. Kung sa hip yan, kung dito sa back, yung vertebra. Kasi ang areas na madaling mabali sa osteoporosis,
tama,
hip,
itong lower back.
and then yung wrist. So these are the vital areas na madali mong ginagamit at madaling mabali,
So, Doc,
ma-fracture.
it is a very complicated concern, more than anything else.
Really.
And on top of that, no?
Deadly.
On top of that, ito pa, this is the worst things. Like we were talking about it, bukod sa there's potential infection, babaho pa yan, amoy suka yan, mga kaibigan, pagka hindi mo alam kung ano yung...
Maglilinis na, hindi ka nag-ingat.
Kailangan maglilinis ka talaga. Maglalagay ka ng isang malaking parang stick with a cotton and alcohol.
Alam na alam
and
mo.
then to put inside your cast. Now, this is the real treasure. Pagka natanggal na yan, naku, nag-atrophy ngayon yung mga muscles mo. Para kang toothpick. Yung isang kamay mo maganda. Tapos yung isa parang toothpick.
Kasi hindi mo na-exercise, hindi mo na-gamit. Nagkaroon ng atrophy.
Ang sama. Tapos yung kulay ng balat mo. Hindi talaga siya maganda.
Parang nangitim mo, brownies mo.
Yung para bang...
Tapos may crack-crack pa.
Parang naaagnas ka.
Saka maraming libag.
Totoo. At saka, sa totoo lang, going back, of course, mamaya na pag-uusapan yung actually yung rehabilitation nito. Pero at least pinapakita natin, ako bata ako at saka joint lang ito. Ang sinasabi ni Doc is yung hips.
At saka yung vertebra.
Yung vertebra, which is worse because you cannot sit, you cannot stand.
And maaaring ma-paralyze ka pa because the spinal cord passes in the back of the vertebra.
So, Doc, pag-usapan natin yan. Spinal column is a very, very, yung para bang
risky,
delicate. Because of the nerves, tama?
Yes, yung spinal cord at saka yung nerve roots.
Okay.
Nandyan.
So, ito talaga yung pinakamalaking, kumbaga sa ito yung climax ng ating osteoporosis, tama?
Yes.
So,
death ang climax talaga, patay ka kung hindi mo maagapan.
At saka, ang surgery nito is also very scary, di ba, Doc?
And expensive.
Because
you have to use an implant if it is for the hip.
And
to
ano
replace
yung
the hip.
nito? Ano yung healing nito, Doc? Lalo na pagka syempre kung matanda ka na and it's already given that your bones are brittle. Ibig sabihin, i-hip replacement mo ito, the rest of the body parts, the rest of the bones in the body are subject to the same problem.
Kung hindi ka maingat, talagang even if you have already hip replacement, hindi ka maingat, maaring ma-dislocated pa yung replaced hip joint. Ma-dislocate yun. Another surgery na naman.
Nako, Doc. Thank you very much for introducing that to us. No, but syempre, again, ito yung representation and introduction of the problem and concern.
Yes.
Now, ang good news natin sa aming pagbabalik is pwede naman natin pag-usapan yung mga cures, mga
Okay.
treatments,
Yes.
lalong-lalo na ngayon in this modern time, at saka prevention.
Yes,
Siyempre,
yes.
prevention is
Yeah,
still better
very
than
important.
cure. Tama,
Very
Doc?
important, yeah.
Okay. So, sa aming pagbabalik, yun ang pag-uusapan namin. So, don't go away. Agapay Tatak Rosa Rosal will be right back after these important reminders.
Hi guys, this is San Perez. I am one of the hosts of the PCSO Lottery Draw, and I am inviting you all to watch the PCSO Lottery Draw live every 2 p.m., 5 p.m., and 9 p.m. here at DATV, kung saan may chance na kayo manalo, may chance pa kayo makatulong sa mga kapwa nating Pilipino. And of course, don't forget na marami tayong good news here at our live show. Ano pang hinihintay nyo? Don't forget to subscribe and like on our social media accounts on Facebook and on YouTube, DATV.
Nursing is not the easiest job in the world. In fact, it's emotionally draining.
Huge step in the fight against
I
COVID-19.
truly believe in the things that I do because of where we come from, our resilience, our dedication.
A Filipino nurse administers the first COVID-19 vaccine, and her name is May Possums.
I gave my best and my heart.
I am May. I am the Philippines.
Okay, nagbabalik po ang Agapay Tatak Rosa Rosal, and still with my very special guest, Dr. Leo Olarte, who is an orthopedic surgeon and also a lawyer. Doc, no, para bang hindi ko nasabi yan in our opening, alam mo ba na yan ang dream job ng every Filipino parent? Alam ko na ang gusto nila isang anak doktor, isang anak abogado, regardless of whether you're male or female. Tama naman yun, di
Correct.
ba?
Ang iba gusto din maging pare.
Hindi, pero generally doctor and lawyer. But your parents were lucky to have it in one individual.
Yeah. One bullet for two birds.
Doc,
Yeah.
ito off topic, no?
Yeah.
Pero to inspire also some of our viewers kasi being a doctor and being a lawyer is very demanding. The profession is very demanding. The studies, the books, the case studies, lahat-lahat. How are you able to do it?
Well, it's a great sacrifice on my part.
Oo.
Uh,
Wala ka ng social life.
Meron naman. But you must be able to balance social life and study because this is a very, kumbaga, the professions of law and medicine are very highly demanding mistresses.
And they are not exactly related to each other. Kaya you
Exactly.
have to treat it as a separate entity.
Yes, a very demanding mistress.
Kaya nga.
Kumbaga pa.
Okay, sino yung legal wife at sino
So,
yung mistress doon?
may asawa ka, may pamilya ka, ay ang mistress mo, itong practice
Ito,
ng
yes.
law and practice
Oo.
ng orthopedics.
Practice,
Kasi
yes.
anytime nakahiga ka sa kama, nandun yung wife mo, nandun yung mga anak mo, inalaga, tatawag yung pasyente, Doc, nandito ako sa emergency room, nabali yung aking hip, nabali yung wrist joint ko, alis ka, pupunta ka sa emergency room. Hindi mo
Yes.
pwedeng sabihin
Call of
na
duty.
hantay ka hanggang umaga, pupuntahan mo.
Yes.
So it's a very demanding mistress.
Yes, Doc. So next time, no, because for sure this required a great amount of discipline.
Yes.
'Di ba?
exactly.
Kaya in my next topic, kahit alam ko unrelated, pagka-disiplina ang pag-uusapan, sasabihin ko kay Sir Arman kayo rin ang i-guest
Oh,
para maano
yeah.
natin kung
Okay.
how to be a disciplined person.
Yes.
Okay, but going back to our topic, Doc, about
Osteoporosis.
about osteoporosis, no. Since we had already yung para bang introduced the possible concerns
Yes.
and yung para bang the different effects that it could have on our lower back, on our limbs, on our
Yes,
joints.
yes.
Ano ang pwede nating gawin to either prevent or cure this? Kasi syempre modern medicine, marami ng bago ngayon, no?
Yes. So, ang sinasabi, prevention is better than a pound of cure.
Yeah.
Now, what are the preventive measures to avoid osteoporosis? Avoid too much drinking,
Okay.
smoking, exercise regularly, eat a balanced diet, expose yourself to sunshine, and of course, kung baga sa enjoy life.
Yes, and you have to eat properly also, nutritious foods.
Yes,
Diba? We also
yes.
have to avoid yung para bang synthetic fast foods because
exactly.
hindi rin ito nakakatulong.
Yes, yes.
Oo. Pero Doc, iba yung panahon natin. Yung panahon natin talagang meron oras para mag-prepare ng pagkain. Meron talagang breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pero ngayon sa mga busy ng mga tao,
Very
you
busy.
eat when you
Very
can.
busy, yeah.
Diba? Wala na
Exactly.
talagang breakfast is when you have time to eat. And same with lunch and dinner if at
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
Ako minsan 1 or 2 times lang. There are times
Oo.
na ganun lang. Yung literally susubo ka lang talaga para matake mo yung antibiotic mo.
Tama. Tama ka dyan.
'Di ba?
Oo.
May ganun eh. Pero kung yung mga yan hindi mo magawa, you have to balance in other ways.
Yes. And I forgot to say, sa senior citizens,
Okay.
60 and above, avoid falls.
Yun na nga.
Yeah.
Actually, Doc, sa totoo lang, sa senior citizen, one fall can
yes.
actually be the end of an otherwise healthy individual. Tama?
Exactly. Correct.
Because once you get that fall,
Madulas ka lang ng saglit doon sa banyo,
oo,
fracture ka agad kung may osteoporosis ka. So be careful, especially when going to the restroom, because that is always the place where falls happen.
and when your balance is not so good, you have to have assistance already.
Yes, yes.
Huwag kayong magtipid sa ganun, no?
Oo,
Like caregiver or yung para bang somebody to assist
yes,
you. Kasi I think, Doc, ang talagang nais natin i-propagate ngayon is quality of life. Diba?
Exactly.
Kaya ginagawa natin ito
Yes,
eh.
tama.
At saka itong concerns natin sa osteoporosis, katuwang ito sa quality of life eh.
Very much.
Di ba?
Very much.
Kasi kahit wala kang hypertension, wala kang diabetes, kung durog naman ang mga buto nyo, di ba?
Wala rin.
Anong klaseng quality of life is gonna happen to you?
Talagang kawawa ka din. Disabled ka, bedridden.
Exactly. And it's when you're disabled and bedridden, do understand na it only gets worse. It only progresses.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's no way that you can actually improve from this state.
Yeah, especially when you have a hip fracture and you don't consult the doctor, you just leave it that way. You cannot move. You're bedridden, you're a senior citizen, paano ka umihi? Paano ka tumagilid ng ganyan?
Yes, oo.
Mas lalo na pag mag-poop ka.
Yeah, at saka
Talagang
Doc, di ba,
hirap.
that is also delikado sa mga bed sores.
Yes. Talagang alam na alam mo. Magkakaroon ka talaga ng bed sores dito sa puwet, dito sa buttocks.
Oo.
And then urinary tract infection
Oo.
and pneumonia. And pneumonia will cause your death.
Cause your death, and there's another one, Doc.
Yes.
Sepsis will figure in
exactly.
somewhere in this
Yeah.
somewhere in this equation. Sepsis is there.
Infection because of urinary tract infection and pneumonia and the bed sores.
And after that, you say goodbye to your physical form.
Exactly.
And although we are trying to make light of it,
Yes.
totoong problema ito.
Yeah. Problema talaga yan kung hindi ka maingat sa iyong kalusugan. Kung hindi mo itama ang kalusugan, talagang maghihirap ka sa buhay.
At saka kailangan siguro natin i-remind ang ating mga kababayan. You actually start off with a good, parang ngipin yan eh.
Oo.
You start off with a good set.
Yes.
It's all about maintenance eh. Usually itong mga ito nangyayari when you start neglecting.
Exactly.
Di ba?
Yes.
So para bang maintaining is far easier than actually trying to stitch things together. Can you
Yes.
imagine if you have hip replacement, knee replacement, di ba? Para bang
Mahirap.
tapos actually I had my uncle, the brother of my dad. He had a sciatic nerve problem.
Yes.
And he had it operated on. Actually, since he was in Indonesia, he went to Singapore to get this done. So technically, Singapore is known to have a good set of doctors, good set of recovery.
Quality care.
Pero Doc, alam mo kung saan siya nadali? Sa recovery.
Why?
Dahil hindi, syempre matagal ang recovery nito.
Yes.
So inuwi siya sa Indonesia.
Oh.
Hindi masyadong ganun kaayos yung
Yung
aftercare.
post-operative care.
Post-operative care.
Yes.
Ang nangyari dito, nagkanana,
nagka-infection.
Nagka-infection.
Yung sugat.
yun, sugat.
Sa operasyon.
So, balik na naman tayo. Gagawin na naman natin.
Malaking gastos.
Malaking gastos at saka malaking wear and tear sa tao.
Yes, talagang
Inaano ko lang, inilalatag ko lang ito kasi gusto namin, no, na alagaan ninyo ang mga sarili ninyo.
Yes, yes.
Where is the frustration coming from also galing sa akin? Bakit? Siguro mag-agree ka rin, Doc. Karamihan sa Pinoy, ayaw pumunta sa doktor.
Exactly.
Ayaw magpa-check
ayaw
up.
magpatingin sa doktor.
Tama. And then, pupunta sa ospital pagka malala na yung problema.
Exactly.
Tama?
Yes.
It could have been avoided.
Yes.
Kaya reiterate natin ngayon na yun nga, yung prevention. Part of prevention is check up.
Exactly.
Di ba?
Patingin ka sa doktor.
Oo.
Your friendly family doctor.
Doc, ano rin, no, during the pandemic, alam ko naging uso yung parabang teleconsult.
Telemedicine.
Telemedicine.
Yes.
Although, syempre, yung parabang like this is practically telemedicine na rin.
Yes.
In a very, yung parabang non-specific telemedicine. Tama?
Yes.
Pero, as a doctor, is it accurate, Doc? For example, syempre kung matagal mo ng pasyente, kaya mong i-telemedicine.
Yes.
Pero kung never mo pa na-examine yung isang pasyente, how accurate is telemedicine? Lalong-lalo na if it has something to do with an organ,
Yes.
'di ba? And not just, let's say, flu symptoms, that's easy.
Yes.
Stomach ache, that is easy, 'di ba?
May disadvantages, may
Yes.
advantages din.
Oo.
Now, of course, the practice of medicine involves kasi physical examination.
Exactly.
You have to examine the patient. How will you examine the patient kung malayo, telemedicine?
Yes. Oo.
There is, that will be a big disadvantage pag hindi na-examine ng doktor.
At saka kasi also, bukod sa pag-examine ng doktor, ang doktor din ay limitado sa pag-explain nitong pasyente
Yes.
nung kondisyon nila.
Yes, sa telemedicine, mahirap. Mahirap talaga.
Kasi syempre, ang makukuha ng doktor ay yung sinasabi lang ni patient.
And hindi mo pa na-examine
Oo.
physically.
So better than nothing. Kung baga nakakatulong pero as much as possible, kailangan pa rin.
Advantage, may disadvantage. Ang advantage niyan is pagka na telemedicine, siyempre, nakaiwas ka sa traffic.
Oo, yes, tama.
'Di ba? Ganun lang. Pero malaki ang hindi maganda ang kung telemedicine lang. Kailangan talaga actual consultation sa doctor so that may physically examine ka.
Okay. And Doc, with the condition of osteoporosis, osteopenia,
Yes.
and how common is it sa ating bansa?
Common dito sa atin. Sa ating bansa, maraming mga pasyente tayo, mas lalo na sa senior citizens na nagkakaroon ng osteoporosis. Shall we say, among senior citizens, baka 6 out of 10 have
6 out of
osteoporosis
10,
or
I
7
see.
out of 10.
I see.
Yeah.
And the other few are yung para bang
yung 6
or on the boundary.
osteoporotic.
I see.
Yung 3 or 4 normal because maingat sila. Pero karamihan may osteoporosis.
So Doc, the healthier you live your life in your youth,
Yes.
the more quality of life you will have in your geriatric ages.
Yes. Tama,
Okay.
tama ka.
So tama pa rin even if you're a senior citizen.
Aha.
Like what we do with my lola, we still have therapy sessions.
Yes,
very
exercise
mild.
talaga.
Oo, ultrasound just to make sure the blood
And
flow is
itong
there.
DEXA, tinatawag na dual X-ray absorptiometry para ma-examine yung bone mass mo.
Oh, okay.
That is
I
a very
see.
good
That's a very good
examination.
yung unang
Yeah.
unang assessment
Yes,
para you'll know
ma-assess
kung
yung bones mo.
Saan yun pwedeng makuha?
Sa mga hospital.
Sa mga
St. Luke's
hospital.
meron tayo. Sa FEU meron.
Okay. So, Doc, eto naman, no, before we go on our break again,
Yes.
if you are, let's say, nearing your senior ages,
Yeah.
at what age would you say you need to have a orthopedic, ortho on board?
60 and above.
60 and
Senior
above,
citizen,
meron na talaga dapat.
Yeah. Take into consideration that osteoporosis is a silent killer.
Yes.
Silent disease.
So, hindi mo malalaman until malubha na yung
Yes,
sitwasyon
hanggang
mo.
bigla ka na lang nabalian.
Oo.
Kasi masyadong osteoporotic yung hip mo. Nakaupo ka dito. Pag tayo mo, balik
Oo.
na.
At saka yun na yun.
Wala na. Oo.
Kung alimbawa, meron kang ibang concerns like diabetes and hypertension.
Yes, and
magiging
and that is a factor to osteoporosis.
and that is also a factor to the surgery to address this replacement. You have to also consider diabetes, di ba?
Yes, bone healing, and it is a great a great cause for osteoporosis, diabetes mellitus.
And Doc, does diabetes also is it also a cause for bone
Yes,
Same
osteoporosis. It will lead to osteoporosis.
Nako, so diabetes is
Marami
really
itong thyroid gland natin,
Oo.
parathyroid, liver, kidney.
apektado ito lahat.
Pagka may liver disease ka, may kidney disease ka, may heart disease ka, merong ng thyroid o parathyroid disease, it can lead to osteoporosis.
Nako, ang hirap naman.
Konektado
It will
yan.
be, it will be a host of many
konektado.
different things. Nako, so supplementation is also important. no, Doc?
Yes.
Is also. So para bang everything
Maintain a
that
good
we can
liver
do?
profile, a good kidney.
Oo.
Para hindi maapektuhan ang buto natin. Kung hypertensive ka, it will also cause osteoporosis.
Nako, Doc, maraming salamat dyan. So talagang kailangan naging pinag-usapan na natin lahat ang conditions ng tao. Totoo, kabuuhan, holistic approach. Sige, Doc, sa aming pagbabalik, we will be talking about a few other things, maybe messages to our viewers, and also let's touch a little bit on naturopathic medicine.
Yes,
If that can be integrated into lifestyle sa aming pagbabalik. So don't go away. Agapay Tatak Rosa Rosal will be right back after a few important reminders.
Narito na ang schedule ng inyong paboritong Lotto games mula sa Philippine Charity Sweepstakes Office.
Araw-araw ang draws ng 2D Lotto at 3D Lotto tuwing alas 2 ng hapon, alas 5 ng hapon at alas 9 ng gabi.
At pagsapit ng alas 9 ng gabi, sasamahan pa yan ng Big Time Games. Tuwing Lunes, magpapapremyo rin ang 4D Lotto, Mega Lotto 645 at Grand Lotto 655.
Pagdating ng Martes, magdadala ng panalo ang 6D Lotto, Lotto 642, Super Lotto 649 at Ultra Lotto 658.
Tuwing Miyerkules, umaarangkada ang papremyo ng 4D Lotto, Mega Lotto 645 at Grand Lotto 655.
Pagsapit ng Huwebes, tutok na sa 6D Lotto, Lotto 642 at Super Lotto 649.
Mapapanood naman tuwing Biyernes ang pagbola ng winning numbers ng 4D Lotto, Mega Lotto 645 at Ultra Lotto 658.
At tuwing Sabado, abangan ang 6D Lotto, Lotto 642 at Grand Lotto 655.
Sigurado namang pasasayahin ang araw ng linggo ng exciting prizes ng Super Lotto 649 at Ultra Lotto 658.
Sali na dahil baka ikaw na ang susunod na mananalo
At maging Lotto Milyonaryo. Araw-araw, let's play Lotto! Dito lang yan sa DATV at IBC.
Mahiya naman kayo sa inyong kapwa Pilipino.
Apat na beses na pagre-report sa sambayanang Pilipino. Marami na ang nawala sa tabi ng Pangulo, hindi na rin mabilang ang nagbago. May ilan ng kalamboso, ang karamihan sumasayaw pa rin. sa tugtugin bilang politiko. Pilipinas ngayong 2026, kamusta ka na? Sa Hulyo 27, tunghayan ang muling paglalahad ni Pangulong Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. na State of the Nation Address, a DATV special coverage simula 1:00 ng hapon sa DATV.
Hello, Lotto players. My name is Ashley Tuason, one of the hosts of the PCSO Lottery Draw. And our show is all about fun, excitement, and luck as you play your favorite digit games. But aside from that, our show is also giving back to the community, especially to different sectors of our community through our charitable programs. And if you are watching or if you love watching our show, this might be your lucky day because you might be the next Lotto millionaire. And you can watch us every day at 2 p.m., 5 p.m., and 9 p.m. only at DATV. Once again, my name is Ashley Tuason, one of the hosts of the PCSO Lottery Draw.
And on to our third and final body of our show, still on the topic of osteoporosis with Doc Leo Olarte, orthopedic surgeon. Doc, pag-usapan naman natin ngayon since we're talking about supplementation, food, ganon, are there any natural remedies that we can also integrate?
Yes, okay, this is good. No? Eat fruits and vegetables. Balanced diet, vegetarian diet. Now, if
vegetarian diet is good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. If you're talking of supplementation ng mga pills, no? Maganda din mga pills that contains calcium and magnesium, phosphorus.
Okay.
Yun ang pinaka maganda, and
calcium, magnesium, phosphorus.
Yes, zinc and vitamin D3.
Vitamin D3.
Yes, vitamin D3 because it's the one that expedite or facilitates absorption of calcium.
Okay, so it makes the bone stronger.
Yes. So we are talking here of supplementation.
Okay.
Now, of course, physical exercise. Exercise daily, regularly.
Kahit simple lang, no?
Yeah, at least 30 minutes every day.
Every day.
Exercise. Iyon ang these are the supplementations that we need for our body. Fruits, vegetables, especially containing high calcium and phosphorus and vitamin D3 and zinc. Okay, so yun is good for our bone.
So
bone
kung ano man ng gusto nyong pagkain or supplementation or whatever, basta as long as it contains these things.
Elements.
So para bang we should also
minerals,
avoid sugars, too much starches.
Yes. Avoid starch, carbohydrates masyado, or sugary foods. Hindi maganda.
Ako, that is one. Ako, I'm so addicted to desserts. Hindi ko alam kakanin, ganyan. Hindi ko pa alam kung paano ako
pwede naman,
makaka-move on.
Lang.
As long as you exercise, ayun na nga, you run, you keep an active lifestyle, you swim, whatever it is that you do. Basta you burn it, no?
Yes, swimming is good also.
Is also good, no? Whatever goes in has to come out.
Exactly.
Tama?
Yeah.
Hindi pwedeng yung you're just putting in, and that's where it becomes a problem.
Exactly.
Doc, what about yung sinasabi nilang can we touch on gout? How does this figure in? Kasi sabi nila masakit din ito and it's in between the bones. Ano po ito?
Itong gout is an abnormal metabolism of calcium, no?
Okay.
And itong mga uric acid, no? There is an abnormal metabolism on this, and this uric acid crystals can accumulate in especially in the big toe.
Oh,
the
okay.
joints of the big toe.
Kasi yung mga iba nagkakaroon ng atake ng gouty arthritis, they cannot even go up the stairs.
Yeah,
and it
kasi
hurts like
masakit yung big toe nila.
I see.
Oo, yung foot nila, yung mga bones dyan. So, uric acid can also lead to osteoporosis.
Okay. So it's one. So if you have gout,
Yes.
mas 1 foot in the door ka.
Yes. May connection din yan sa osteoporosis.
Meron din bang kinalaman, is this also, may mga genetic predisposition pa tayo dito?
Yes, sa gout, if your pedigree,
Yeah. Your parents, grandparents.
your parents, mga kamag-anak are having an abnormal uric metabolism, you can inherit it because this is stored in the genome or yung DNA mo, and of course you inherit the DNA of your parents.
Yes.
You will be predisposed. No?
Ah.
But if you are, of course, also careful, cautious, avoiding the food that leads to the development of gout and osteoporosis, mababawasan yung pagkakataon na magkaroon ka ng gout and osteoporosis.
Okay, because ito ang mga very painful also,
Yes,
di ba? So, ano ang ibang mga Doc? Siguro just for a small run through, what triggers gout or uric acid is anong mga pagkain?
Foods that have high contents of uric acid and itong mga proteinous foods, no?
Like yung mga
sometimes
laman
beans
loob.
or mga meat, red meat, any kind of food na mataas ang uric acid content.
Kasi
no?
sinasabi nila
Yeah.
po, yung mga masasarap, yun daw ang may uric acid. No? Pati
Well,
mga alimango, mga hipon, malakas ito. No?
Makaka-affect din yan sa development of gout. Kasi ang problema kasi dito sa gout is defective ang metabolism. Hindi, especially the kidneys cannot properly expose the uric acid.
So there's more than meets the eye actually again, Doc.
Yes.
So once again, dapat magpatingin.
Yes.
At saka siguro, no, Doc, anuhin rin natin, no, pagkaalimbawa, nahulog ka, lalong-lalo na if it's from a height that's more than 2 or 3 feet, no? Or para bang you have a injury that doesn't heal, better go to the doctor, better get an x-ray.
Exactly.
Diba? Yun ang unang-una talaga.
That is the first step to preventive care.
So kung alimbawa na aksidente ka, get an x-ray.
Of course, go to the doctor so that the doctor will examine you and will determine if an x-ray is necessary. Yeah.
Now, sometimes, di ba, after the x-ray, kung may nakikita pang iba, an ultrasound will be needed or an MRI.
Yes.
But that will already be at the discretion of the doctor, depending on the intensity, the severity, and the degree of
the injury.
The
fall.
Okay. And Doc, at this point, meron ba kayong i-share sa ating mga viewers, no, to be able to take better care of themselves? Because para sa akin, no, to have somebody like you on the set who can actually share so much of your wisdom and knowledge, kailangan din i-take advantage ito ng ating mga viewers, no, na magkaroon ng quality life. Dahil, to be honest, people take their health for granted. And that's a very, very unfortunate and very sad case.
Mas gusto pa nila bumili ng cellphone.
Totoo. Oo, rather than, mas gusto pa nila bumili ng cellphone kaysa pumunta ng dentista.
Correct.
Di ba?
Tapos may butas yung ipin mo.
Oo, tapos yung cellphone mo ay latest. Nako, patay tayo dyan again. So, Doc, ano yun?
Wrong preferences.
Yes, oo. At saka priorities, di ba?
Yes, wrong priorities. So, ang advice ko is, as I said, prevention is a better option than a pound of cure, no? Now, of course, exercise daily, eat a balanced diet, more fruits, vegetables, avoid drinking, smoking, and especially today drugs. Very, very important.
Drugs is probably the worst, no?
Yes. So, and then among seniors,
alagaan.
Be careful, avoid falls.
At saka sa ating mga kabataan, siguro alagaan natin ang ating mga magulang, ang ating mga lola at lolo.
Exactly.
It's a cycle Nung bata tayo, sila ang nagpo-protect sa atin, sila ang nagkakalinga sa atin.
Yes.
There is also a point wherein kailangan tayo naman. Dahil kailangan nila nun reciprocity again, di ba? And so that we can continue the cycle of life.
Correct.
Dahil ayaw din naman natin na kung tayo naman ay tumanda, ay titingin tayo sa four corners of the wall at walang mag-aalaga sa atin. What goes around comes around, di ba, Doc?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and also again, make sure you also have a parabang a family doctor, a family
your
physician.
family doctor, trusted family doctor.
At saka when you're getting older, kung halimbawa ano man ang yung concern mo sa katawan, like sinabi ni Doc kanina, once that you hit 60, dapat meron ka ng orthopedic surgeon or consultation every now and then. It becomes routine, di ba?
Exactly.
Para at least if something untowards happen, like magkaroon kayo ng aksidente, medyo kilala na yung sitwasyon. Your doctor knows your situation. It's easier to find a cure rather than pumunta ka lang pagka you're already in a pretty bad shape.
Kasi alam na ng doktor yung medical history mo.
Medical history is very important, no, Doc, also. So, kailangan talaga natin na instead of matakot sa doktor, kailangan natin kaibiganin
Huwag
natin.
kang matakot sa doktor.
Kasi at the end of the day, doktor ang makakatulong sa'yo.
Exactly.
Okay. Doc,
Hindi mo maiwasan ng doktor talaga.
yes, thank you. And that goes for all, hindi ibig sabihin porket bata ka, hindi ka pwedeng magkasakit.
Nako.
Diba? Nowadays, maraming mga bata may sakit. Nung time natin, wala Di ba? Abot tayo hanggang 30, 40, pwede pa tayo
Sa stress lang, sa traffic lang. Talagang magkakasakit ka talaga.
Okay. So thank you very much. Dr. Leo Olarte, orthopedic surgeon and lawyer, former president of the Philippine Medical Association and associate dean of the College of Medicine, Bohol Island State University. Thank you so much for sharing your your wisdom and expertise. At saka para sa akin, Doc, malaking honor for us here
Thank you,
sa
sir.
Agapay.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
And sana po mauulit-uli sa
Anytime.
ibang pagkakataon. Alam mo, ito ngayon dito sa amin na show, gusto kong magkaroon ng identity ito. So, kung baga, ito yung cardio ko, ito yung osteo ko, ito yung ongo ko, para at least ang advice is very much regulated. Thank you, Doc.
Always call me anytime.
Okay, thank you. And sa ngalan ni Rosa Rosal, ako po si William Theo na nagpapaalam na po. Until our next episode, stay safe and stay healthy, everyone, and don't fall. It is something that you don't want to suffer the consequences of, really. Thank you very much, Doc.
Narito na ang schedule